Hey everybody, it's Ramona, your independent Scentsy consultant. Today I'm going to tell you my thoughts on the Harvest Collection wax trio that's in here, right here. So I have melted them all. This is the Harvest Scentsy 3-bar pack, obviously. And I did melt all of them, 2 cubes each, in separate warmers, in separate rooms, with nothing else burning or melting at that time. So I think I can give you a pretty good, or my thoughts on it anyway. I don't know if they're gonna be good, but this is what I feel. And also I did let them go. I put them in when I get up about 7:30 in the morning, and I didn't change them until after dinner. So they were probably in for a good 10 hours, which for me, you know, was a long time. I change usually morning wax, afternoon wax, and evening wax. So this took up the morning and the afternoon slots. So let's start. The first one is Cranberry Pumpkin Spice, which is right here. It is an orange wax, and it is described as sugar cranberry adds sweet kick to baked pumpkin, delightfully infused with cinnamon spice. Okay, sugared cranberry, baked pumpkin, and cinnamon spice. So this one is not overly cinnamony. It's there, but it's a supporting actor. It's a background, you know, role, but not a predominant note at all. I definitely get the cranberry first. I got the pumpkin first on cold, and on warm, I also got predominantly cranberry. Pumpkin. I did get a little bit of sweetness and a slight berry note, which we're going to attribute to the cranberry, obviously, but if I was, you know, to smell it on its own, would I say it's cranberry? I would say no, because it doesn't have that sharp, the crisp, or the tartness of cranberry. It was sweet. It was a sweet berry, a little bit, mostly pumpkin, and a little bit of spice. So did I like it? Yes. Scent appeal, out of 10, I would give it a 7. It was, I would have liked for the cranberry, the tart cranberry, to come out a little bit more, to have like a nice pumpkin tart cranberry blend. So I was a little disappointed in that, just based on what I wanted the scent note, what I wanted to smell based on the scent notes, what I was promised. But did I like it? Yes, I did. So I did like it based on what I smelled, 7 out of 10. I wished, again, that the cranberry note was more predominant. Throw on this one also was in my kind of open space living dining area, and it threw, I would say, a pretty decent medium, 7.5 out of 10, and it lasted the full 10 hours. I could still smell it. It was still present in the room when I took it out after 10 hours. So it's a thumbs up. As I said, I wish the cranberry was more prominent, but I did enjoy it. Next is Orchard Apple and Spice, little cranberry wax. And this is Orchard Maple, Bright Cherry, and Warm Spice. And I did like this one a little bit better than the other one. So as I mentioned when I unboxed it, to me this smelled like the same cherry note that's in Apple Cherry Strudel, which I love and was in my club for quite some time. And I can smell it here now. This one is just being cantankerous to get out of the package. So I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on there. But anyhow, okay. So on warm, definitely that cherry note really came out. It was really prominent. I enjoyed it. A little bit of warm spice in the background. Now, I would say that this one is a little more spicy than the first one we talked about, the Cranberry Pumpkin Spice. The Orchard Apple and Spice is a little more spicy. It had more cinnamon in it. Again, not overpowering, so don't be afraid of the cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon blends, or you're finding that a lot of the cinnamon overtakes the other notes, this is not one. It's there, but it's not overtaking. It was fine. And I did actually, once on cold, I get the cherry note first. Warming it, the apple comes out. I still get the cherry, but the apple comes out a little bit more than the cherry. And I really, really enjoyed this one a lot. So scent appeal on this one, I like this one more than the first one. I give this an 8 out of 10 for scent appeal. And this one was stronger, had a stronger throw than the other one. This also gets an 8 out of 10 for throw. So that one I would call so far number 1 in the lineup. And finally we have, this is Toasted Acorn and Oak, which is toasted acorn, creamy chestnut, and golden oak. I have to say this was a bit of a disappointment for me. I really wanted to get that oak note. I wanted the woodiness to come out along with the creamy chestnut and the toasted acorn. And I really did not get a whole lot of the oak. I got a lot of creamy chestnut, a lot of toasted acorn, which is, I guess I've also determined, I kind of felt it in the past with other chestnut blends, and there's not a whole lot of chestnut blends out there, but the few that are, I've kind of been on the fence, like, I don't really love this. Like, it's not really, I've never reordered any chestnut blend from any vendor. And I would have to say this probably, would not be a repurchase for me either. I guess I'm not a fan of chestnut. It's just kind of like, a creamy, nutty, I was going to say it smells like peanut butter, creamy, nutty. It could be. I guess it's like if you, with peanut butter, except you have chestnuts in it. So it's creamy chestnuts, just like it says, obviously. And I guess I'm not really a fan of that. As I said, I might feel different if more of the golden oak came through. Yeah, so this one for me, I liked it. I didn't love it. For scent appeal, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I definitely didn't hate it. It wasn't under a 5, but I liked it. I would not repurchase it. Throw on this one, 7.5, 8. Pretty decent for the whole 8 hours. So, I mean, if you're looking for throw, if you like chestnut scents, you might like this. I personally didn't love it. So in order of my preferences, I would say Orchard Apple and Spice is number 1, Cranberry Pumpkin Spice is number 2. And again, these two are not overly spiced, so don't be worried about that. Because I also, if something is like 90% spice, I'm probably not going to like it. Or cinnamon, let's say 90% cinnamon. But these are not overly spiced. So up to my nose, I like both of them a lot. And then finally, Toasted Acorn and Oak is number 3 for me. And I just figure that there's something in here I'm not digging. And I think it's the chestnut. We'll see. But anyhow, so that's my thoughts on this wax trio from the Harvest Collection. So definitely there's still some things available. What is not available, which I knew was going to fly, is the Enchanted Pumpkin Warmer. If you ever have an opportunity to get that in the future, definitely I would get it. And I did post my Harvest Collection haul the other day. The warmer I got was the Very Superstitious warmer, that little gal right there. I don't know if it's a gal or a guy, or I don't know, but he sure is cute. But anyhow, so check out my thoughts on the Harvest Collection, my haul. Those are my thoughts on the wax trio. If you have any questions about the Harvest Collection or Scentsy at all, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Next week is going to be, let's see, the holiday brochure is going to be available October the 1st. So next week we'll do a walkthrough of the holiday brochure. There's some things in there that I'm going to be adding to my list too. It's hard not to. And that's it for now. Also, don't forget about the Join promotion we have going on in September. And you get a free full-size warmer, and I'll talk about that at a later date as well. But anyway, that's it for now. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Wednesday. I'll see you soon. Bye.